Hi, this is Rachelle with Journal Life's Journey, and I am back to work in my fall or autumn journals. So here I have a couple of belly bands that I made using the leaves that we made in a previous video. I'll link to that video in the iCard. And I basically just used scrap paper as a base. I inked it up with a little walnut stain and prepared it for adhering the leaves. So I'm going to show you how I did it here. So this is the piece of scrap paper that I inked up, and I folded it over to make it a little sturdy, so it's double the paper. This was just a piece of scrap coffee or tea stain paper that I had in my stash. Here I'm just going to take the Barely Arts glue and pretty much cover the entire base with the glue. And I will also have to add more glue to individual leaves, but this covering the base gives me a good starting place. So then I just start placing the leaves, going in different directions. And I also try to vary the colors that I use on the belly band, and as well as the type of leaf that I use. And I try to make it look as natural as possible, the way leaves would fall randomly if they fell in a pile like this. So when you do this, you don't want all of your leaves going the exact same direction. I do try to cover up most of the space on the base. I know that some of it will peek through, but that is why I inked it first, so that if it does show through, it's not just a stark coffee or tea stain paper or whatever color you decide to use for your base. If you use the ink, it kind of helps it blend in to the leaves if any of it shows. So here I'm just using some of the small leaves to fill in some of the gaps. And here I'm just pressing everything down to make sure it's adhered well. And I want these to be as flat as possible also, so I press them down to make sure everything is laying flat. So here are the 3 belly bands, and now I'm going to go ahead and put them in the journals. I'm still working on these journals. I hope to have them finished within the next week or so, but I'm not sure. I'm just a little behind here. But I'm just looking for a place to put this first belly band. So for this first band, I decided to put it on the craft colored paper. So I'm going to just apply glue to each end and any of the leaves that are hanging off on that end as well, to make sure that they stay flat. And I'm just going to adhere it to the page, make sure that it's straight, and press down on the end to make sure that it is adhered to the craft paper. And here I'm just going to mop up any excess glue that may have seeped out and continue pressing down on each end. Let's move on to the next journal. and find a good place. I think this green paper is a nice background for the leaves, so I'm going to glue the belly band down on that page. Same process, adding glue at the top and bottom and any leaves that may be overhanging on the top and the bottom. And this is how the belly band will work. Of course, I would put something smaller in there, but just a quick look at how they work. So I'm closing that one. Hopefully it won't stick to anything in the book, just to help make sure that the belly band stays glued down. Probably should have put some wax paper in there or something, but on this last journal, I'm looking for a page where I want to place the belly band. And I'm going to place it here. Here I'm gluing down a piece of a stem of a leaf that wasn't glued down. And that's basically it. It's simple to make these belly bands. I do like belly bands, but I like them to be a little more than just a strip of paper going down the page. So I thought the leaves were a great addition to a belly band, so that it gives it a little something extra. And here I'm just kind of checking for size to figure out what size ephemera or embellishments I will be able to put in the belly bands. I'm just checking this 3x4 Project Life card. It will fit no problem. So something around that size would be good. Just going through the ephemera in this journal to see if there is anything that can work in the band that I have cut already. Again, checking to make sure that I didn't glue the belly band all the way down, and also checking for size with the 3x4 Project Life card. Fits in there just fine. That is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed seeing how to make the fall leaf belly bands. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and I'll holla at y'all next time. Bye.